Okay, so in this video, I'm just going to introduce the less basic rock, paper, scissors version. Still is, pretty simple game to play, but now we actually have a computer player. So it starts off the same, rock, paper, scissors, or whatever, title card you want. And then instead of player one, enter your choice, it just says enter your choice because there's only one computer, or there's only one player. So I entered paper, and then the computer picked randomly scissors. So the computer beat me. So the AI, which is a bit of a stretch to call it that, the computer opponent just picks a random move every time. Now the thing is, we haven't learned how to do that. How do you pick a random anything? So I'll give you a hint if you want to try it on your own first. Otherwise, I'll just show you in this video. It's kind of a bonus thing. But what you would research is something called random int, and it will generate a number for you. So for rock, paper, scissors, we basically need 3 numbers. You could generate 0, 1, and 2 and just pick one of those randomly using randint. And then you basically have a conditional that says, okay, if the random number was 0, then the computer plays rock. If the random number was 1, the computer plays paper, and so on. So that's the easiest way to do that. The only other thing I need to say, if you are going to venture and do this on your own, randint is not something that you can just use out of the box in Python. You actually need to import something. So Google it if you're going to try this on your own. It's not, it's a single line that you have to add, so nothing crazy, but it is out of the bounds of what we discussed. But I encourage you to just check it out. There's tons of Stack Overflow posts about generating random integers. You can find it in the Python documentation. I highly recommend that you do it. So here's a quick demo of how it works. Let's do Python 3, and I called mine version 2. So let's enter our choice. We'll do paper. And the computer played rock, and it beat me. Let's do paper again. And I played rock again. Oh my gosh. Computer is playing rock a lot. There we go. Of course, right when I'm trying to demonstrate that it is random, we get 3 rocks in a row. But finally, the computer played paper. And let's do one more. Whoops, I need a valid move. Wow, we're getting a lot of rocks. And finally, oh my gosh, how many later? Like 15 attempts. I finally got the computer to play scissors. It truly is random. Well, it's as random as computers can be. That's for a whole other discussion in course. It's not true randomness, but this was more just a freak thing that I couldn't get scissors to work. Okay, the only other thing I would mention about it is that I made it case insensitive, so we haven't talked about how to do that either. So if you want, you could research that, but it allows me to play rock, uppercase, or in any capitalization that I could come up with. So I could do paper like this, and that works as well. So if you want, you can try to add that on your own as well. Okay, next video, we'll have a solution.